Have you ever wondered what separates the truly successful from everyone else? Is it luck? Talent? A secret family fortune? While those things can help, there's a much more powerful and attainable secret weapon that anyone can develop. It's called delayed gratification. And today, we're going to unlock its power together. Picture this. It's the 1960s at Stanford University. A researcher named Walter Mischel brings a group of kids, one by one, into a room. In front of them, he places a marshmallow. He tells them, "I'm going to leave the room. You can eat this marshmallow now if you want. But if you wait until I come back, you'll get 2 marshmallows instead of just 1. Then he leaves. What would you have done as a kid? Some kids couldn't resist and gobbled it up right away. But others, they struggled. They covered their eyes, they turned their backs, they even tried to sing songs to distract themselves. They were fighting that primal urge for instant reward. This simple experiment became one of the most famous studies in psychology, known as the marshmallow test. Why? Because what happened next was astounding. The researchers tracked these kids for decades. They found that the children who were able to wait for the second marshmallow, the ones who delayed their gratification, grew up to have better SAT scores, higher educational achievements, lower levels of substance abuse, and were generally healthier and more successful in life. The ability to wait for that second marshmallow was a powerful predictor of future success. Now, you might be thinking, that's great for kids and marshmallows, but I'm an adult dealing with real-world problems. How does this apply to me? It applies to everything. Delayed gratification isn't about marshmallows. It's a fundamental principle of success. Think about it. Do you want to be physically fit? You have to choose the long-term gain of a healthy body over the instant gratification of a donut. Want to build a successful business? You have to reinvest your profits and work long hours now for a bigger payoff later, instead of spending everything on a fancy car today. Want to learn a new skill, like playing the guitar or speaking a new language? You have to endure the initial frustration and slow progress for the future joy of mastery. In every area of our lives, we face this choice: the easy pleasure now or the greater reward later. Our modern world is practically designed to destroy our ability to delay gratification. We have instant downloads, on-demand streaming, and one-click shopping. Social media feeds give us a constant stream of tiny dopamine hits. We're being trained to expect everything immediately. This culture of now makes it harder than ever to choose the long-term path. It's like we're all in a giant global marshmallow test, and the temptations are everywhere. But here's the good news. Unlike your eye color or height, delayed gratification is not a fixed trait. It's a skill. It's a muscle that you can train and strengthen. Walter Mischel himself found that he could teach kids strategies to wait longer. They learned to reframe the situation. Instead of seeing a delicious, fluffy marshmallow, they were told to imagine it as a puffy, white cloud. This simple mental trick made it much easier to resist. So, how can we build our own delayed gratification muscle? Let's break it down into some practical steps. First, have a crystal clear vision of your second marshmallow. What is the bigger, better future you're working towards? Don't just have a vague idea like, I want to be rich. Be specific. Visualize it. Feel it. Imagine what it will be like to be debt-free, to run your own successful company, or to cross the finish line of a marathon. This powerful vision acts as your North Star, guiding you when the temptation for a shortcut arises. Write it down, create a vision board, tell a friend. Make it real. Second, break your big goal into smaller, manageable steps. The idea of writing a 300-page novel can be paralyzing, but writing 500 words a day? That's doable. Saving $1 million feels impossible. But setting up an automatic transfer of $100 into your savings account each week? You can do that. Each small step you complete gives you a sense of accomplishment and builds momentum, making it easier to stay on track. This creates a feedback loop of positive reinforcement that isn't about the final goal, but about the process. Third, use the temptation bundling technique, a concept from researcher Catherine Milkman. This is where you pair something you want to do with something you should do. For example, maybe you only let yourself listen to your favorite podcast while you're at the gym. Or you only get to watch your favorite Netflix show after you've spent an hour working on your side hustle. This links the immediate reward you crave with the long-term habit you're trying to build. You're essentially hacking your own brain's reward system. Fourth, practice mindfulness. A lot of our impulsive decisions happen on autopilot. We reach for the cookie, scroll through our phone, or click buy now without even thinking. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When you feel that urge for instant gratification, just pause. Take a deep breath. Acknowledge the feeling. I feel the urge to procrastinate right now. By simply noticing it, you create a space between the impulse and the action. In that space lies your power to choose. You can ask yourself, will this action move me closer to my second marshmallow or further away? Let's also talk about the environment. If you're trying to eat healthier, don't keep your kitchen stocked with junk food. If you're trying to save money, unsubscribe from those tempting marketing emails. Make it harder to give in to your impulses and easier to make the right choice. This is what James Clear, in his book, Atomic Habits, calls designing your environment for success. You're not relying on pure willpower alone, which is a finite resource. You're making the good choice the easy choice. It's important to remember that this isn't about self-denial or living a life devoid of pleasure. It's the opposite. It's about strategically choosing your pleasures. It's about understanding that the greatest, most lasting joys in life are often the ones we have to work for and wait for. The satisfaction of achieving a hard-earned goal is infinitely more profound than the fleeting pleasure of an impulse buy. Think of your life as a story. Every day, you're faced with choices that write the next chapter. The choices of instant gratification often lead to a story of short-term fun, but long-term regret and unfulfilled potential. The choices of delayed gratification, while harder in the moment, write a story of growth, accomplishment, and deep, meaningful success. It's the story of the person who built their dream house brick by brick, not the person who kept taking out loans for fancy vacations. The power of delayed gratification is the ultimate life hack. It's the common denominator behind incredible achievements in every field. It's available to every single one of us right now. It starts with a simple choice. So, what's your marshmallow? What's the short-term treat you're tempted by? And what's the bigger, better reward you'll get if you wait? Identify it, make a plan, and start strengthening that muscle today. Your future self will thank you for it. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content on building a better life. I'd love to hear in the comments what your second marshmallow is. Let's support each other on this journey. See you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.